Hey everyone, welcome back and well, Thursday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about this financial decision that Jax and Brittany both made. So, yes, it goes back to the mortgage. I was just talking to my mom. We went on a beach walk this morning and it was a really great beach walk. But when we were talking, it was just kind of like, oh, well, everybody seems like they're getting divorces and people are losing their homes, and it's just like, what is I'm not talking about your everyday people, like, that we're not seeing on our TVs that are working their asses off. I'm talking about the people who are so fortunate enough to be in these positions where they're getting 15,000, 10,000 for a post on social media. The people who are getting paid $500,000 to film a TV show for 3 months. How the h Are you just not financially responsible? Like, what is going on? We're going to get into it. Go ahead, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's get right into this. Thank you. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright took out a second mortgage on their home in 2022 after Jax was hit with a $1 million tax lien from the IRS. According to a new report, the Valley couple, who separated earlier this year after nearly 5 years of marriage and are now in the midst of a bitter divorce, took out their first mortgage in 2019 for 1.43 million and their second 3 years later in 2022 for 2.2 million. But in property documents reviewed by the US Sun on November 19th, it was confirmed that Jax and Brittany first bought their $1.9 million home in 2019, taking out a 1.432 mortgage. So they spent about $480,000 down on this house, which was expected to be paid off by June of 2049. Jesus. Then after a $1,058,345.58 federal tax lien was placed against Jax in 2022, which included unpaid amounts from 2014, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. He and Brittany took out a 2.24 mortgage. So $2,240,000 mortgage with the same bank, which has a maturity date in 2062. Now, the mortgage would be about $6,500 a month, and that's not including interest and assuming it's a traditional 30-year term. It would more likely be about $10,000 a month with fees and interest and then taxes. But the second mortgage was likely enlisted in an effort to take care of Jax's debt, which the US Sun confirmed he eventually paid off. So he did pay it off. Now that Jax and Brittany have split, Jax has moved out of their marital home and into an apartment nearby, leaving Brittany to maintain the bills for the 5-bedroom, 5.75 bathroom property. What the f- is a third of What is a 5.75 bathroom property? I know a half bath. What is a third of a bath? What the hell is that? Like a toilet in a shower, not a bathtub? Or a toilet in a sink? Or a toilet in a sink and like somewhere to wash your feet? What the hell is a 0.75? 3,700 square foot property. Anyways, while the mortgage is still active, it was recently transferred to a new lender, Wilmington Savings Fund Society. And last week, while appearing on Bravo's Hot Mic podcast, Jax opened up about his new apartment, which is located next door to Tom Short's. He admitted that his and Brittany's 3-year-old son, Cruz, has not yet visited. Cruz has been to my house, or has not been to my house. I'm sorry. He's got a beautiful room all set up. His bed, his toys are all in there, and Brittany's just not ready for me to have him there. And I think it's gonna happen soon because it's a lot of work for her to deal with Cruz full time. And I've taken pictures of Cruz's room and I've shown her, and I said I'll put some cameras in the house so that you can see if that makes you more comfortable. But the more easy I make it for her, the harder she makes it for me. And I feel like she wants a fight. Mm, She actually absolutely could want a fight, but it's probably because you've been fighting with her for so long and now you're like, "Oh, well, I want peace and I want to do this and I want to be good." And she's like, "No. No, screw you." And I'm I get what she's saying. Anyways, let's take it over to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills since we're on the West Coast. Did you guys hear this? Kick it to the Breaking the Rules pod clips.
I was trying to be as honest as I could be this whole season with also respecting people that are not, part of this. So it's difficult.
I think Kyle was at the time still trying to figure out her life.
You're going through divorce and there's children involved and everything. I think you don't want to throw something else in the middle of the divorce.
Well, like she shouldn't have done the music video. She shouldn't be at the airport. She shouldn't be at the concert.
I think she pulled back, way back from that.
But it's okay for him to spray girls' tits with champagne. I don't know.
It's very, very difficult to extricate yourself emotionally from a very long marriage like that. So I think she's a little bit confused about, which way to go next.
Kyle and I had this conversation. She was in Aspen, and Kevin Costner was there, and she was like, "No," she was like trying to hook up with Kevin Costner.
Well, you want Kevin Costner.
I know. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that Morgan's the end all be all, because she really was. I was like, wait a minute, hang on. It's not all about Morgan.
Right.
There's some Kevin Costner mixed in there.
I was trying to be as honest as I could be this whole season with also respecting people that are not, part of this. So it's difficult.
I think Kyle was at the time still trying to figure out her life.
You're going through divorce and there's children involved and everything. I think you don't want to throw something else in the middle of the divorce.
Well, like she shouldn't have done the music video. She shouldn't be at the airport. She shouldn't be at the concert.
I think she pulled back, way back from that.
But it's okay for him to spray girls' tits with champagne. I don't know.
It's very, very difficult to extricate yourself.
Okay, there you guys are. I just wanted to share this really quick too. Here we go. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Dr. Nicole is addressing newbie Stephanie, who is allegedly Anthony's ex, being added onto the show. How do you feel that they replaced you with Steph? Wow, she's uber fabulous and rich. She said, I've never met Steph. I don't know her, but I can totally see why they wanted her on the show. She brings a lot to Real Housewives of Miami. She's successful in her business, marriage, lifestyle, opulence, and ties to the cast. It seems to be reasonable to me. Just because that's her ex does not, or that's his ex, does not mean that they have to hate each other. Do you think that you'll ever return to the Housewives? Understand that your fam is top priority, though. Not sure. I keep in touch with some of the girls, and I miss aspects of filming, my friends, the crew, production, the glam, etc. But it can also be very toxic, a toxic environment at times. And right now, my peace of mind and family are top priority. How are you feeling about your decision not to be on Real Housewives of Miami this year? As happy as Gina is, I've loved having more time to prioritize my health and family. Oh, you guys, I think that she's just happy. She's good. And mind you, she has the money. She has the opulence. She has everything. She doesn't have to film. But I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. I'm getting ready to go get ready for this live. I will be right back after this. I don't know for what yet, but I also don't know what's coming out. And also, don't forget to check us out on TikTok. So whether it's on TikTok or up in Adam Channel 1 or up in Adam Channel 2 or the podcast, we are literally everywhere. Everywhere. And we're going to keep on being everywhere. I'm just kidding. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.